All right, we are live, everybody. Happy Halloween, blessed Samhain, or Beltana if you happen to be down south. Yeah, you like? Gotta go. This is the most elaborate I've done with this. I've gotten a lot of mileage out of this costume, but yeah. Anyway, happy Halloween, everybody. Hope everybody's having an awesome day today. Hopefully, um, enjoying a bit of the sugar rush. And yeah, I hope everybody's just having a great day, having a great time. Anyway, welcome to the stream of Fatal Frame number 1. In the last episode, I kind of chickened out after the prologue, but this time I think I should be able to get further in. Hopefully, I get through chapter 1 before we get to town, so I should get done. Also, you probably, if you've watched my stream quite a bit, you probably noticed a little something. Listen. No fan noise. So, I did a little bit of research and I found a way to take out the fan noise in the background. So hopefully I should sound a lot better than before. Because I did notice that the fans really covered up the dialogue. So I'm hoping this time it should make it a bit more audible for you all. So so I hope that helps. Anyway, let's see who's on. Oh, Tantalus Studios is on today. Hello. It's been a hot minute. Let me get this off. Hello, Dream It Possible. Thank you so much for joining today. So today is a gaming stream, but tomorrow there will be tarot. So if you want a reading online, tune in tomorrow. I will pull. It is a Twitch exclusive, however. So if you don't have a Twitch account, sign up for one. Check out my channel. So I actually got a queue this time as well. So so without further ado, let's get into this game, shall we? Okay, let's get this set up here. It's how roasted. Anyway, in the last episode, let's get like plot proper this time. We got Mafuyu through at least the opening part of the Himuro mansion. But we are now playing as Miki, Mafuyu's sister, trying to find him and 3 other people. So, yeah, Miki has ESP. So some of the scenes you'll see in the game, they're the result of her abilities. I also probably noticed, like, I changed up my setup a little bit since I'm looking this side where my monitor is. I figured it'd make more sense for me to, like, put me on the left side of the screen. So hopefully it looks a lot, like, more aesthetically pleasing. So now we are going to play chapter 1, which is called Strangling. It'll make sense once you get through the first part, so yeah, let's get through it. So this game is based on a dream that the creator of the franchise had. So it inspired him to make this game. Though, of course, in the West, they infamously promoted it as based on a true story. Based on a true story. So here's a little fun fact for you about this game. There is a remake of the second one. What the? Y'all saw that? Already we got a scare going on in the first chapter. We got a cutscene already, too. And there's the camera obscura.
Did something happen to my brother?
Picked up my brother's camera and notebook from the floor. Mom's old camera. My brother had this with him. I found a new note inside Mafuyu's notebook. So here we go. We got some more here. Himoto Mansion investigation. Himoto Mansion was once the home of a large landowner that controlled vast areas of land. They also say that the site held some special significance that had to do with the Shinto rituals of the region. I couldn't find any detailed books about these Shinto rituals, though. I wonder why! The last master of the Himuro family line massacred his entire household. Later, another family that tried to live there disappeared. Because of incidents like these, nobody visits the mansion today, and it lies in ruins. Maybe that's why there aren't any accounts of the Shinto rituals, and why the exact location of the place isn't recorded anywhere. September 24th. I've had a bad feeling ever since I came to this mansion. I'm leaving notes in this notebook just in case anything happens to me. I've got to find Mr. Takamine and the others fast. I hope it's not too late. There are many other notes and news articles inside the notebook. Let's see... What the... Man on a beam. Okay, let's see this notebook here. I think it's an item? Nope. File? Aha! Research notes. There we go. So we got Mafuyu's notebook. Let's see what else. Editor Ogata's notes. I'm assuming that's the one of the guys on the team. Let's read his notes. August 20th. Mr. Takamine needs some background material for his next work. There's a book about Himuro Mansion by a certain folklorist, and I'm supposed to look for it. A book about Shinto rituals and legends from every part of the country. Author Yozo Munakata. Title unknown. August 22nd. I can't find the book, but I did some checking on the folklorist. I found out he moved to Himuro Mansion to do research on it, but after some certain event, he and his whole family disappeared. I couldn't find the book, but I found a news article from that period about it. It's a small missing person story, but it might be helpful as background material. That alone could have been a movie right there. Like, honestly, I think if they were going to do a Fatal Frame movie, they should have done something about the folklorist instead, because it would have been really interesting. Then again, would have been hard to pick a spot to film. Anyway. Here's the next one. Is that also Ogata? Yeah, also Ogata. About Takamine's next work. September 10th, 11 a.m. It looks like the earthquake last month and the murders in that village has something to do with Himuro Mansion. This stuff is probably all going into Mr. Takamine's next book. He really seems to be into the subject matter. His output rate should be good. September 10th, 4 p.m. The entrance door is broken. When in the world did that happen? It won't open. I'll have to find out another way out. I go back to notes 3. Doesn't feel well. Uh-oh. September 11th. I haven't been feeling well since 2 nights ago. Actually, it's more like ever since Tomoe took my picture. What in the world does the rope in this photo mean? I wonder. More on that in I don't know how long. Okay, last one. September 10th, 1:10 p.m. There seems to be a few devices in this mansion that are engraved with old characters. When I asked Mr. Takamine about them, he said they correspond to numbers. I understand the first few. They're the old characters for the numbers 0 through 3, but I don't get the rest. They're characters that have the same meanings as 4 through 9, but mean something different. Oh, okay, yeah. This is like old school kanji right here. Like, really old school kanji. Because, like, this is the kanji for 0. The rest of them, I don't know. But if you know Japanese, you can kind of see the small hints of, like, where the modern numbers come from. So, like, zero or 0... I think the more often the top part's rain, the bottom part's, meeting, but then again, it has, like, almost the ma stroke order, so nowadays tend to use ray. 1, well, you use the 1. 2 is, like, down here. 3 is under here. 4, I'm guessing it's the left part of the radical. 5 is the right, definitely. 6, over here. 7, I can't tell what 7 is. 8, probably this part of the radical, and then 9, maybe this one. Not 100% sure. But yeah, it's interesting that, like, 4 through 9 means something completely different. But we'll find that out a little later, what it all means. Let's try Muffy's notebook one more time. Do something additional. I did study Japanese for 2 months, so I mean, it's partially educated guess, since it kind of looks like it's a little more old school variation of Japanese, but we'll see. And then we got scraps here. Okay, so we got a news clipping. Let's see that. Star mystery novelist missing. There was a report yesterday that a star novelist, Junsei Takamine, age 42, has been missing since the 8th of the month. Mr. Takamine's assistant, Tomoe Hirasaka, and his editor, Koji Ogata, are also missing. Mr. Takamine last made a phone call to his publishers on September 8th regarding his research trip, and has not been heard from for 14 days. The publishers first assumed that the research was taking longer than expected, but since there were no calls from Mr. Ogata, they decided to file a missing persons report. Yeah, I don't know why they waited 2 weeks. But then again, it is a trip, so don't worry. I mean, this is pretty well translated, so I don't think it'll be too hard to figure out, but in case there is some kanji, I might be able to, like, super roughly translate what's going on. Okay, camera controls, that's like a tutorial. So we got the circle, then like X or R1 to shoot while in finder, and then square is moving quickly, triangle is turning around. That's something going to be useful for later. And then shooting ghosts, that's like the loading of the mystical power that the Sanskrit in the bottom, so that's pretty straightforward. And correlation of chart of people in the documents. So I love Japanese games because they always have so many like relationship charts. So everybody disappears, and he's gathering data on the Himuro family, and then there's the Hinasaki family, which I'm guessing is related to why this place is haunted. Anyway, let's keep going. There was the one clock that I forgot to shoot the last time, so maybe we will do it this chapter. Can she look at the suit of armor? Okay, pretty much the same description. Oh, there's something here. Live mask in the chest of drawers. And there's a medicine container near the ornamental lion mask. I'm assuming Mafuyu left this here. Which means there's probably going to be a battle. Oh, sh! That didn't count? Bro, Shadow. Okay. Okay, I caught that. Okay. And then there's something over here, too. Obviously, the stairs are still down. It's not that supernatural, after all. Let's see. Box of film in front of the broken staircase. Type 14 film. This is the most common version of film. And collect your film and shoot very carefully. That is all I'm going to advise if you're going to try this. Can I still get whatever was near the clock? Because I know the clock was glowing the last time. I guess not, because like that was Mafuyu's detection. Okay, so we go up here. And then we were trying to open the door the last time. Not that. That's a screen. It was... I think it was around here? I will say, this game is very atmospheric. Oh, another item. Another herbal medicine. Where the mask be the lion. God, I wish. Yeah, I love how atmospheric this game is. Like, I could see why people would think of making a movie out of this game. Okay. I'm assuming there's still a lock on top of it. Yep. It's locked. I hear something on the other side of the door. Maybe someone's in there. And then we were gonna try the other door. I see. Oh!
Where have you both gone?
Y'all saw that, right? Yo. That is... If you thought Mafuyu's intro was scary, I feel like Miki's gets even scarier. Good. It's a good thing I'm playing this in broad daylight, otherwise... Now it's shut. Okay. Where else can we go, though? Where else can we go? Like, we're literally the same position we were last time. Well, we can't get past... We can't get past level 2. What do we do? This is where we start casting and say Could there be someone at the entrance? Is that what it is? Let's see. Let's save here. Oh, there's another item. What the? That was not here before. There's a small piece of paper on the floor. It looks like a piece of a notebook. Let's see. Research notes. September 12th. Now there's another rope. And another rope. How insightful! I put the piece of notebook in my phone. So that means we can get a battle pretty soon, so we should save. Get to the camera, thank you. I think I'm gonna make a second save file in case things kind of go screwy. I have a feeling I might have a boss battle somewhere in here. Especially since huge beam is falling to sea and is blocked from the half of the entrance. So basically it's saying you can't leave. But where else do we go? Here's the question. Under with the mask on the wall. Not telling me much. We did try, I don't think candles are a thing in this game. At least for now, but I don't think candles are a thing. Well, that's the entrance. Whoops. Okay. I can read maps. Door was this way, right? Yes. I'm going to increase the brightness on the screen a little bit. Actually, maybe the game itself. Hold on 1 second. It's a little too dark for me. All 4 people with. How is this happening? I do not know. Alright. So this all ropes. Okay. Or wait a second. Was that ghost basically guiding me towards the screen? Was that what it is? Maybe something behind it. I feel... What about it, girl? Oh.
Should I take a photo?
I think that's what she's saying. Take the photo of the screen. I mean, there is kanji on it, so it makes sense. So, controls number 2. In Finder mode, you can see things that can't be seen with the naked eye. Try taking a photo if the controller vibrates or you hear strange noises. Unfortunately, my vibration doesn't work, but I do have good ears, so maybe if I hear strange voices, it would do it. And I did hear some strange noises, so maybe that's what it's indicating. So, energy tutorial, sending scraps to the file in the menu. Okay. Oh. That's the weird noise we're looking for. This sound. You see that? No folding screen appears in the photo. A door appears where the screen should be. A secret door.
Just like in the photo.
There seems to be a hidden door behind the folding screen. Nelda! And that's the spirit. That's the spirit right there. Can I take a photo of it? No. But nice to have. I can't find... Oh.
Where is it?
Oh. Forgot. I forgot there's some more voice acting besides Miki. I can't find the key. Where is it? I mean, that's me too, friend. Me too. I'm trying to find it. I'm guessing that's Ogata. So... that pretty much concludes, well... dude's gone! Because... dude's gone! Because... well, usually if you see... well, I know in Celtic mythology, it's like will-o'-the-wisp imagery. That usually means the person's pretty much gone. So... pretty much the same with, Japanese mythology as well. Usually blue flame means they're gone, but usually blue flame means the ghost is still friendly enough that you can communicate with it, but if it's red, run for the hills. There's a small piece of paper on the chest. It looks like a news clipping. Late yesterday, a human body with no limbs was found in the Himuro Mountain, located in the southern region of the prefecture. The body's hands, feet, and head were all torn off. The police is investigating the case as both a murder and an accident. The body has not been identified, but is believed to be a man around the age of 30. The police still taking into consideration the fact that a body, mutilated in the same manner, was found in the same location 15 years ago. Put the news article in my file. Okay. Oh my god! Sorry. I will try to be more in control. It's just when I hear a sound and then I see something, I just get... And y'all, keep in mind, I've watched this playthrough before. Like, I watched a playthrough of this game before. It's like one of the earliest rated teen games I'd ever watch a playthrough for back in the day. And... What the heck, is that a whisper? Okay. To tell you that, technically I shouldn't be wearing shoes in here, but hey. That was weird. But anyway, yeah, Fatal Frame is one of, like, the first, like, teen and mature rated games I had watched back in the day when, like, when, like, Let's Plays had just started being a thing on YouTube. And I even remember the gamer that, did the playthrough first. Cloud8745. I think he did the first game, and then he did the first part of Fatal Frame 2, and then I think his disc stopped or decided to switch to a different game, so he ended up not finishing it. And then another person that did a playthrough was Center Strain 01. He got pretty far in the second game as well, but then his disc broke. So I actually have not seen Fatal Frame 2 in its entirety, but I do know that that one is the one that has the most records, and that's why that one's going to be remade. Box film underneath the window. Type 37 film. So that's a bit more powerful. But it is considered the scariest title of all time. That's why it has, like, multiple remakes. I mean, even the Xbox version has, I think, like, the Xbox version has, like, 3 or 4 different endings to the game. Because there was that ending, the canon ending, I think it's 4. And then there was the Wii version, which that one is very heavily debated upon. That one had, like, 6 or 7, and some of them were, like, time-based, too, which people were not fans of. I think I saw an item here. Yep, here it is. Something on the floor. Herbal medicine. And then that's the other side of that door that was nailed shut, I think. Let me see. Let's check the map here. Yep, it's the other side. So, like, on the second floor, I guess? We gotta find the food. Anyway. I forgot how to switch film types. Let's check this closet. Door on the side is broken, it won't move at all. Darn it. Okay. I'm playing this in broad daylight, and yet, like, I'm finding this to be kinda... Okay. I mean, it kind of goes to show I don't play horror games that often. I watch them more than I play them. let's try, since the, whatchamacallit, since downstairs the screen did something, let's try up here. Or not. Okay, that didn't do anything. Can you see anything here? Nope. Don't want to waste time. Where are we gonna find this key? That's what I'm wondering. Because, like, I think we checked everything on the... We checked everything on the map, right? Like... Okay. So, lamp hallway. We went through that closet. Then... There's another door! How did I miss that? There was another door. How did I miss that? And then there's another door here. How did I miss that? What the heck? Yeah, I think I remember there was that one VR game we tried streaming like 2 years ago, I think, and I think the only way to like make things visible was speaking, but it kind of made things feel scary, so I totally relate. I mean, the most scariest thing that I've done, I think, in terms of like games, was probably Parasite Eve. It was created by Tetsuya Nomura, and this was before Final Fantasy VII. So if you look at Aya's design, it's very similar to Cloud. If you look at it in a certain way, it's really funny. I think that this is the door I was referring to, right? Right here. Sliding door is being held by some powerful force. The key is in Kingdom Hearts. Lock this door. Oh, cutscene! Oh, tape recorder! Tape recorder! We get to hear stuff! Holy sh... How did I miss that? That reminded me of that scene from, holy sh... I guess we know how he went. Ooh.
What was that?
And now it opened. I found a tape recorder in the closet. I didn't get to the blind part. I got 2 seconds in the tutorial, just said, nope, we'll get back to Summer Mara instead. But man, that scene reminded me of a mix of the Chakushin Ari One Missed Call TV series and that scene from Corpse Party. If you know the scene I'm talking about, let me know, because it just made me think of that. It's covered with dust, but it seems to work. A tape recorder. Keep in mind this also takes place in the 1980s. Even though this game released in 2001, I think. An audio tape has been left inside the tape recorder. An audio tape with a white label. It's stopped in the middle. Okay. Let's see if I can listen to it. I think it's under item. Tape recorder. White tape. Camera. Type 37 film. Oh, we could load this. Okay, not right now though. We'll save it for later. There's only like 12 of them. They're so rare. And then Type 90 is like the rarest of the films. Okay. Can't use it here, apparently. I want to listen to it, though. Okay. Oh, new research notes. Okay, wait. Is that the rope thing that I was reading earlier? Yep, that's the rope thing. Looks like delirious nonsense. Also, my console, my virtual console's like a day ahead. The door actually opened by itself. That'd be a pretty kimono for any other context. Can we grab this? Sitting on the floor. Grab the medicine. Okay, how many do we have now? 5. That's good to have, because... You don't... What the... I think we're fighting the editor. Looks like old kimono chest. I think we're fighting the editor. Is that a mirror? It looks like a small mirror stand, but the mirror is missing. The drawer is locked. I'm assuming we have to fight the editor. Oh. I saw blue. I see blue. An old kimono hangs there. It's faded just with red lighting still vivid. I think I see blue. Let's see what this is. Woman in kimono. Dang, the band just scared me. Ah, there's an item right there. But then, of course, we're gonna fight the editor, I think. I think it's what we're doing. Is that another door? We're fighting the editor! We are fighting the editor. Here we go. Ah, shoot. Here we go again. Oh. Shoot, it moved! That was fast. We did get attacked once, but hey. The camera began to glow with mystical power. The camera's sealed. Power-ups. You can acquire mystical power by damaging ghosts. Select camera from the menu screen to access the power-up screen. You can unlock the seal on the camera with the accumulated mystical power and power-up. About auxiliary functions. When you unlock auxiliary function seal, you enable many special attacks. To use the enabled auxiliary function, press the L1 button while in a shooting stance. The number of auxiliary functions you can use is limited to the number of spirit stones in your inventory, so be frugal. I'm assuming the sound's related to, what do I call it, the window's how I know so I can't open it. I'm trying to get the item. I want to get the item that's fucking on the ground. There we go. It's underneath the window. White tape 2. The auto tape with the white label seems to be okay. I heard something though around the... right here. Oh, right there! Where the mirror is. Something shows in the photo. It looks like the lion mask near the second fireplace. I put the photo in my file. Okay. Let's upgrade this camera, shall we? Get this camera. There we go. So we got 2 types of film, type 14 and type 37. Basic performance. And then bonus function. And then special function. So let's try... Okay, I'm assuming that's like the score on the top right. I think that's going to help. Bonus function. Pressure, push ghosts back. Slow. Slows down ghost movement for a limited duration. C. Makes ghosts more visible for a limited duration. Paralyze. Stop movements with ghosts for a certain duration. And search. Searches for locations of ghosts and tracks them automatically. Okay. I'm thinking either speed or range I should increase. Which one should I do? I'll come back to this. Else, use clipping, power-ups, ornamental lion mask. Where are we again? It's on the first floor, right? Yeah, because like the library's here, the lamp hallway's over there, and then we got it on this way to get to the fireplace. And then I guess we come back, right? Or not. So you rarely come back to spots in this game, it feels like. Okay. Okay, I did say the... What the fudge?! Where did it go?! Where did it go?! Back up! Oh, 0 shot! I got a 0 shot. Jeez. I wasted so much film, but I was like, I heard that, and it's like hearing like ropes, and it's definitely the editor again. It was like, and he got so close. I was like, back off, please. Okay, so lion mask. Let's see what it's related to. That's what he's. There's something reflecting light inside the ornamental lion mask. Right hand mirror. So that was what we were looking for before. That's what we were looking for earlier. So I guess we go back. Go back in the library. Let's hope that ghost doesn't come back up again. Goodness gracious. And we put the... What? Not again! Not again! Excuse me, sir. You need to step back. The focus isn't good for your companion. Why? Bro, what? I have to shoot this guy? What the heck? Ah! And this right here is why I tend to watch my horror games, not play them. Ah. Okay. Mirror goes in here. Use the head right hand mirror. Let's see what's unlocking this chest. There's the key, and there's the editor.
It's that person I just saw.
The ropes!
The ropes.
I can see faint shadows of ropes on the land's neck, arms, and legs. I think I know where this is going. I got a small key from the drawer. It looks old. I wonder if it's the key to some door. And I'm assuming he must have been the person that was caught in... that was mentioned in the article, because it did say that the man was about 30, and he looks like he's in his 30s, like late 20s, early 30s. I do not want to fight you again! Why do I have to fight you so much? Bro! Back up! Back up! I just gotta get to the other side of the map. Where is he? Come on, just get away from... Can I use items? Okay. Can I get out of here? No, I have to back. What the hell? Why? Why? Why do I have to battle him? I don't want to. Can I get out of here? I don't wanna! Back up. Okay. I think when it glows red, it's like the best shot you can take. Oh! Oh! Shoot! I almost had it! I almost had it! Oh, come on. I almost had it. Y'all saw the red. I feel like I was just like trying to get the Han moon. Come on. Dang it! I missed! Come on! I shot it! Oh my god. Am I really gonna be... I've been literally a photographer's assistant. How am I this bad? Come on, that was a shoot. That was a zero shot. Come on. Come on. Let me be done. I want to get out of here. Finally! I wasted like 20 shots of film. There's something shiny where the ghost once stood. Spirit Stone. Mysterious stone enhances the camera's power and enables auxiliary functions. Okay, at least we got something, but bruh, that took so much film, and that took so much of my HP. Bruh. But at least we found the key that's for the lock. And... Okay! We can actually listen to the tapes now. Okay, let's listen to the tapes.
September 9th, 5:40 p.m. The mansion was nowhere to be seen on the map, so we finally had to ask the locals how to find it. They told us that Himuro Mansion had been empty for several decades now. The same ones who told us where it was also warned us not to come here, which was quite disconcerting.
I'm sorry. The voice acting is a little wooden. This is only the first game after all, and it's 2001, keep that in mind. But you have to admit, the plot's interesting. So let's listen to tape number 2.
September 9th, 9:40 p.m. It seemed dangerous to walk through the mountain at night, so we decided to spend the night here and continue our work. I've been through several rooms already. Unlike the exterior, the interior is still in quite good shape. A little earlier, I thought I saw a white, shadowy figure of a woman in the hallway near the entrance. I'll keep track of such sightings and publish them in a later account.
Okay. Let's widen the range. Let's increase the speed. Because the farther away I could be to take out these ghosts, the better. Alright, let's go to the second floor, because now we got the keys, so at least we can go further. Yo! Bro, that door opened by itself! Why? I hear something. Out the door. Automatic door a la Spirit Service. Okay. Let's open this door. A padlock is the brass key. It unlocked. That padlock reminds me of the spirit locks from Phoenix, right? Ace Attorney. And this is like before that. This is like before that, by the way. This game. Started with the old desk. There's an old book written in charcoal ink on the shelf underneath the urn. Research scrap. Let's see what it says. Secret rituals of the Himuro family. Ooh, so somebody did document it. Okay, let's see what it says. Many rituals and customs have been passed down through generations of the Himuro family. Most of them are lost. The only things we have left now are some documents that record these rituals as a legend. Hardly any of the oral history remains. This is because all Himuro family members are dead, and those who were close to the family have kept quiet about the ritual. One ritual in particular, performed on December 13th, is shrouded in mystery. People who lived near the mansion stayed inside on that particular day. And even now, it is considered bad luck to leave the windows open on that date. I can only assume this is due to the cruel nature of the ritual, but the truth remains unknown. I put the book Discovered the Himuro Family in my file. Because I know there's like one member of the family in particular that's kind of terrifying. To put it mildly, what's this? Looks like an old brazier. There's so much dust inside it that I can't see the bottom. Okay. Something on the floor. Herbal medicine! I used 2 of them, so I could use more. Okay, let's check the map here. How many doors do we have in this place? So we got 3, what it looks like. So we got... There was one immediately after the entrance. There's one towards the left here. And, well, okay. Let's go for the one closest to the door. I think it was... Not this one, but like this one here? Yeah. Let's show this one. Oh, save point. Sweet. Kindness to not be so noisy. 2. Oh, item. They're the dolls. There's an audio tape in front of the doll. Red tape number 1. An audio tape with the red label. It's labeled Research 1. Okay. Let's hear what it is. Let's hear what it says. Red tape 1.
September 10th, 10:20 a.m. We discovered some disturbing photos in a chest of drawers. Could these be the folklorist's children mentioned in Koji's notes? The photo is quite old and shows some kids playing tag. In the corner of the photo, there's a faint image of a young girl in a white kimono. Her finger is pointed this way, and her eyes look as if she's making some silent accusation.
I'm assuming that's the assistant. That's the assistant. And I'm guessing the little girl that she's referring to is the one that pointed out the screen having a secret door. I think that's who it is. Because like it's pretty. Because that sphere was pretty friendly. It's pretty nice dolls, though, I will say. It's an old Japanese doll here. The kimono is all faded. Funny, no dust, though. And there's another thing over here. What's this? Something inside the drawer. Type 14 film. Oh, snap. Okay. So, dig through stuff. You never know. And we got something over here, too. There are several pieces of paper on the shelf. They look like part of a red notebook. Red notebook scrap. There we go. August 20th. It seems a folklorist named Yozo Munakata was studying about the various rituals passed down at Himuro Mansion. He supposedly left a book of research, but I can't find it anywhere. I wonder if there's a copy in the library somewhere. August 30th. I still can't find the book. I'll have Koji Ogata from the editing department do a search for it. I doubt he'd be able to find it, though. Put the piece of notebook in my file. I'm assuming it's the female assistant. I just forgot her name. But I'm assuming it's her that's writing this. And the recording, obviously. Can we go through here? There's the smallest door here, but it's nailed shut. I can't open it. Darn. I assume this must be like some sort of like kids' room or tea ceremony room. Oh, yeah, let's save. I'm gonna save it with file 1. I really want to play further, but on the other hand, though, considering that there's like a trick or treat event that's happening probably the next hour, and I don't know how long this section's going to be, I may have to end it here, as much as I don't want to, unfortunately. But this has been a really fun chapter. So yeah, next time on Fatal Frame 1, we will go further in this ante room and see what we find. We've gone through one room so far, so we got 2 more. Maybe I'll play more when I get back, like later on tonight, or I could play some tomorrow after the card pulls. Who knows? But yeah, anyway, thanks so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. This up, but yeah, thanks so much for jumping in today. I really appreciate it. And yeah, like I said, more Fatal Frame, maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But yeah, more Fatal Frame. I hope to get through like the OG trilogy, which is like Fatal Frame 1, Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly, and Fatal Frame 3, The Tormented, which I do have all 3 with me. I'm super excited to play those. And then eventually I'll get to Tomb Raider, Legend and Anniversary at some point. There are other games that I'd like to play, which most likely I might be able to get to by next week, so keep an eye out for that. But then after that, I'll be on hiatus from about mid-November to about mid-December, because I'm going to be abroad for about that long, and I don't know what my Wi-Fi situation is going to be. And it was pretty unpredictable the last time. It was pretty hard to navigate the last time. I was lucky I was even able to do a Zoom call. That's how devastating it was. Anyway, in terms of other things, there was a typhoon Halong, which hit Alaska. So if you can give any support to them, please do, because the indigenous communities of Alaska are certainly going to need it. I will paste some resources in the chat right now if you want to help out. There we are. And no doubt Jamaica is probably going to need it too with Hurricane Melissa. It was pretty devastating for them as well. So I'll assemble some resources and I will share those in the next stream. So keep an eye out for that. And here is stuff where you can find me on outlets outside of Twitch and YouTube. If you want to see all the stuff I've done previously, as well as the first part of this playthrough, please check out my YouTube, DJ MK Off the Air. I also have a second YouTube channel, Theological Otaku, which I am still designing some content for, so please stay tuned for that. I am planning on posting something this weekend on Substack. I have a Substack page, thirdnerd.substack.com. If you want to donate, or if you want to shop, or just check out the stuff that I have on sale, please feel free to check out my Ko-fi page, ko-fi.com/Tonders. I do readings on there. I also give updates about my YouTube my YouTube and Twitch channels, in case you want to see where the funds go towards, which is mostly been software upgrades at this point, because hardware I'm pretty good right now. It's the software is where I'm struggling. So if you contribute to that, a little bit easier for me, that would be you'll have my eternal gratitude. Finally, this episode was filmed in the lands of the Miccosukee, Seminole, Timucua, and Mascogo peoples. To learn more, that was a country. Anyway, the Miccosukee, Seminole, Timucua, and Mascogo peoples. To learn more of whose lands are occupying, or if you happen to be indigenous and want to contribute to the project, visit native-land.ca. It's a pretty cool map, and I think our contributions are very much worth our time at this point. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this spontaneous stream. Special thanks to Chill Hop Music for making this music publicly accessible to us creators. And, of course, in the beautiful words of Master Yansid, may your heart be your guiding key. Now, if you excuse me, I think it's time for me to defy gravity. Till next time, I'll see you later. Bye!